Please tell us your name and what you're here to tell us about.
My name is Angel Solis, and I'm here to tell you about what it's like having a twin.
Are you a fraternal or an identical twin?
We're fraternal twins, which means we don't look alike. We're totally different. She has dark hair, I have light hair. She has brown eyes, I have green eyes. She's right-handed, I'm left-handed. We're completely different.
So as a fraternal twin, that means that there were two eggs that were fertilized by two different sperms?
Yes.
And not as identical, with one egg fertilizes one sperm fertilizes one egg and it divides in two and develops as two individuals.
Correct.
You have a sister, is what you said?
Yes, I have a sister named April who currently lives in Austin, Texas.
And she is older or younger than you?
I am actually 2 minutes older than her.
What was it like to be twins when you were children?
It was great. We always played together. You always had a playmate. You never had to go out and find friends. You always had somebody there to play with. Even when you were grounded, it wasn't like you were grounded. You had somebody to play with and start everything with, school, etc.
What was it like in school for you?
It was frustrating because they actually separated us when we started school. They didn't want us together because one would talk for the other. Like my sister April would speak for me and I wouldn't speak, and we would have to be separated. So that was difficult for me to be separated from her. There's a lot of crying involved.
How did your friends treat you? Did they treat you differently because you were a twin? Did they expect you to be exactly the same?
Kind of. They treated us like we were one person. If there was April, there was Angel. It was always a pair. We never were considered separate until we got older, but when we were children, we were always one and the same. If there was one, there was the other.
Do you ever feel when your twin is hurting, when she's in trouble or in danger?
Not really. There are times when I feel like something's wrong and I check with her, but other than that, there's no real ties to hurt or pain or anything like that. I think that has to do with us being fraternal twins.
Now that you're older, how is it different from being children?
We're actually a lot closer now than we were when we were children. I think as you get older and you value friendships and siblings more than you do when you're children. You take them more for granted when you're children, but as you get older, you tend to want to be closer to that person, especially when they don't live by you. Then you tend to be a little closer. We speak in text every day, all day.
How is it still alike from when you were children, now that you're adults? Are there things that are still alike?
Yeah, I mean, we still communicate as well as we used to. We still have fun with each other, especially when they come visit. It's like we're kids again when she comes and visits. We go out and do fun things and hang out, and only we have money to do it now. Unlike when you're children, you have to ask for money, but yeah, it's a lot easier now that we're older. It's still fun.
When you were little, were you dressed alike?
Yes. Our parents dressed us alike all the time, only it was the same dress, maybe a different color, or same color. We always had the same outfits, which I don't think we minded too much until we got older. Then it was more like, no, we're not going to dress alike. But when we were younger, I guess it was kind of cute to dress alike. That's the only reason people thought we were twins in the first place.
Did you resent at any time being treated like a single entity?
No. I think we both developed our own personalities as we got older anyway, that separated us from one another, but I think it was fine as when we were younger. It's okay to do that. It didn't inhibit us from becoming our own person.
So did you, when you were smaller, switch personalities? Was one an outgoing personality when the other was very shy? Did you switch personalities in different situations?
No, April was always the outgoing one. She was never shy. She'd go out and do what she needed to do, and I, on the other hand, was shy and more reserved and kept to myself, and she would kind of take care of me in social situations.
Well, I thank you for being with us today. and have a good evening.
Thank you.